It's fun. It's wild. It's Dad's Gone Crypto.
Welcome everybody to Dad's Gone Crypto, another week, and we got some very cool stuff to share with you. We got Crypto Dad Ryan in the studio, and I'm Crypto Dad Sean. Welcome to another weekly episode. And Ryan, how's your week been so far?
Oh, not bad. Except woke up this morning to a little flash crash because of a hack out there. So that was a little crazy. Flash crash that immediately turned right back around when the hack got sorted. So that was kind of fun.
You're not talking about this little thing. Eh? They're giving us heart palpitations. Our lives are in this.
Ledger keeps seeming to have some issues here and there. So their latest one was this. Apparently, there was a front end hack of a whole bunch of different decentralized applications out there, and it was all based on the Ledger Connect application. Apparently, it got compromised, and basically, when you were trying to connect to a bunch of different apps, I'm not sure who all was affected. I know SushiSwap was, Phantom Balancer, Revoke.cash. So a lot of the big time dApps out there were affected by this. And basically, what was happening was when you were connecting, you'll get the little wallet connect screen that'll pop up, that little application pops up. Well, there was a false one popping up in front of the real one. And when you were clicking connect, it would connect to your wallet and then insert a code that was basically draining people's wallets. Now this just happened. I mean, we're recording this just a couple hours after this, or a few hours after this hack happened. And, so far, what I've seen, quite a bit of money was lost in this thing. So Ledger immediately jumped on it and started repairing it. But yeah, it was pretty major thing. I can show you what happened to the Bitcoin price here if you want to take a peek at it. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. Let me share my screen. So here is a little chart of Bitcoin. This is on a 5-minute chart, so these candles are only 5 minutes. But you can see right here when people started learning about this hack, boom, that 5-minute candle dropped, and then bam, another major 5-minute candle there. So we'll just take a peek. In that 10 minutes of time, Bitcoin dropped about 3.5% in value. and just off the news of that little hack. Now it did, as you could see, it immediately recovered and kind of bounced around. And right now we're holding about halfway compared to where we were, pre-hack. So I think market's starting to settle down a little bit. Everybody's realizing that things were resolved there. So
Ryan, like you said, 3%, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you take 3% of $840 billion. Do you understand?
Right.
It caused a bit of an upset.
Right. That was
for the hill.
That's why I like to look at the 5-minute candles here, because it just shows, I mean, you see that just bam, what happened there, and then a pretty immediate recovery though. So
Ryan, so if I'm looking at this candle chart over here, right? So typically, if I had put a buy order in at 41,823, would have it triggered it?
Possibly. Yeah. It depends on the exchange. What was happening. This just happens to be a Bitfinex chart because it's the first one I popped up there.
Okay.
But yeah, depending on the exchange, I didn't look at like Binance or any of these, but yeah, most likely they were pretty close in what they did there. Bitcoin's usually pretty close across most exchanges. So yeah, I mean, if you had a buy order sitting down there, there's a very good chance you could have popped it and, you'd have a nice little few percent gain there, which is always fun.
All right, so Ryan, so this was published 1 hour ago, and we obviously jumped on it. Our feed is 1 day late, so today's Friday that you're listening to the podcast. So this happened yesterday. So if you have a look at, let me just go to my other screen over here. All right, Ledger's vulnerability after multi-dApps using the connector library were compromised. I just wanted to point out a couple of things. SushiSwap technical Officer Matthew Lilly was among the first to report the issue. So it's nice to know that it's a community looking out for potential threats. This is what caused the alarm on the internet. Do not interact with any dApps until further notice. It appears that a commonly used Web3 connector, which is Ledger, has been compromised, which allows for injection of malicious code affecting the numerous dApps. So Lilly blamed Ledger for the ongoing vulnerabilities and compromises on the multi-dApps. The exec claimed that the Ledger's content delivery network was compromised, with JavaScript being loaded from the compromised network. So Lilly warned users to avoid using any dApps, using the Ledger connector, adding to that the Connect kit is also vulnerable, and this is a single isolated attack on a large scale attack on multi-dApps. Sorry, he says this isn't a single isolated attack, but a large-scale attack on multiple dApps. So, Ledger's a bit in hot water, but the simple reason is that this shouldn't happen, right? But it's happening, and it's happening a lot. So, users buy a Ledger, which is a cold storage wallet, for that extra layer of security. But you are being knowing to the social medias. Let's say you don't follow Twitter, and you just connect and say, hey, let me send my Bitcoin to a friend. But now that connector app that connects to the other third party is now compromised. There goes your Bitcoin. There goes your money, and you got no clue where your money went to, right? And you can't go phone Ledger and say, hey, sorry, buddy, your app caused this problem, pay me back. There's nobody. Your money's gone. So that's why I think, dads out there in crypto, guys getting into crypto, you gotta join a community, right? The best community that, we got notified by that Frost. He posted a message, and of course we got some other private groups as well. They posted messages. Within a few seconds, Ryan reached out to me. Have you heard about this? All right. And it's almost like boom. So it's incredible that your community, your close community, your wider community, and the people that you're in your group are all looking out for each other to make sure that you're not scammed in this space. If I said, oh, let me just do it myself, and I don't have any friends in this space, you're pretty much going to get screwed in this eventually get screwed in the space. So just make sure you connect to a good community, join the dad's Telegram chat. We get information pretty quick. We are growing that channel as well. But just make sure you have a tight-knit community that's got your back, and it just helps you to be extra safe in that space.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you just said, getting in with our dad's gone crypto chat there. There's not too many members in there yet, but we're a community that's looking out for each other. We got those warnings out there as quick as we could. And like Sean said, there's lots of private communities out there, but get in with somebody, and just to protect yourself, because it is really hard to stay on top of all this information by yourself. So when you've got people that are connected in the industry and are willing to, pass information along as soon as it pops up, that's a really good thing.
And Ryan, what just popped into my mind now as well, which I kind of do on a frequent basis. I often check the portfolio, what's happening, what's up, what's down, is Bitcoin happening? Inside those CoinGecko apps that you've got, or the marketplace apps, there's another screen or a tab that says latest news. All right, this article popped up very quickly. It will be shared. So always make it a habit that when you're checking the Bitcoin price, check the news, see what's happening, because not too long ago, we had the FTX scandal. We've had, I think it's Luna, remember? It also collapsed.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff out there. And the quicker you can act on information that you receive, the better you are. I remember in our private group, the Coach K group, he posted a notice, get your money off the exchange now, this is happening, right? And you're like, oh, let's just wait, yay. And then, it's no, you got to act quickly. And then 9 out of 10 times, you can always put it back if it was fake news, whatever. But if you can pull your money off basically centralized exchanges immediately into your cold storage, just for safety, see what the news is about, and then obviously change exchanges if it's not so great. But yeah, just make sure you look out for a good community.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So besides the hack, and then Ryan, you just also said that within 1 hour, the ledger basically came back and put out a statement saying they've neutralized not just the threat, but the threat and the exposure to all the other dApps.
Yeah, it was about 3 hours. I think it took from the initial moment to the time that they actually made the announcement that they took care of it was about 3 hours in time. It was about an hour ago our time right now, but again, yeah, we're recording this a day previously to it being shown here. So
yeah, so just to be on the safe side, I wouldn't use my ledger this weekend. As much as the coins might be pumping, let's hope they're dumping. But just to be on the safe side, I've got my ledger nice and tucked away. There's no shopping this weekend.
Yeah.
So, guys, we have some exciting news as well. Shows like this help us to connect with you guys and tell you exactly what we're busy working on. There's a lot that's going on in the background, and it also sometimes feel like we're juggling 1,000 balls. But we have a mission as Dad's Gone Crypto, and we've been at it for some time now, and we want to grow our channel. We want to grow to at least 5,000. But I think the goal in the next 6 to 12 months is to 10,000 followers. We can't do it alone, right? We need you guys to help share our channel, share it to a friend, someone that needs to get into crypto, that needs, a friendly voice, hopefully friendly, but a good voice of reasoning. We don't shill coins on the space. We highlight the potential of what it could be. We do a little bit of a dive into it, but ultimately, we just shed light on what's happening in the markets. We're not going to tell you that this coin, is guaranteed a 3x or a 10x or a 5x, whatever. We're saying, yes, it has potential, 100x gains, only because the market cap might be very low and because maybe some alpha that we figured out. But ultimately, we've come up with a strategy, right, where, we want to get to give. Right. So that's a simple model. So, often, I think fans or communities get abused. They tune into a channel for alpha. Great. The guy's providing alpha. We providing information, and great. That's cool. But it just sometimes seems like a one-sided affair. Right. So what we decided a little while ago is that we're going to create this gamification whereby when we do let's say a interview with a particular company or a crypto project, and we manage to get some tokens available, we put it into a dad sack, right? So the dad sacks competition runs from the bear market, which was a few months ago, right into the peak of the bull market. And we put a little bit of dad's tokens in there. So the dad sacks has Prasaga tokens in it, which is basically, we have about $10,000 worth of pre-sale tokens, which is 1 million Prasaga, which we are distributing to our community. So how you get that, we'll go through what our strategy is over there. We are getting some Space Dogs tokens as well, whereby we don't physically hold the tokens itself. The owner of Space Dogs, Patrick, and Dad's Gone Crypto, myself and Ryan, have a multi-sig wallet so that we are transparent and fair. When we distribute it, there's basically an address that's getting set out. We release it, they release it, and that creates that, that honesty between, projects and, of course, Dad's Gone Crypto channel. So we fought hard to try and get some tokens for you guys, and that's going to be forming part of that sacks. Then we've got something else in the pipeline which will release next week. It's a fantasy project. It's an NFT. They also tired of getting screwed by these useless NFT projects where they just basically take your money and run. They've got a great gamification, a great play that's going to be introduced into this channel soon. And then also Ryan's got some very, very exciting stuff to share later on in the show, but we'll just do a little bit of a teaser. We're not going to tell them just yet, but we constantly try to think of ways of how we can, because remember, we're a small channel, so people aren't throwing a lot of stuff at us. As we get to 10,000 followers, we are going to be able to get a lot more for you guys. And it's a partnership. And Zeely is part of that. So Ryan, if you don't mind just pulling up the Zeely and just taking us through, just a typical day. I log onto my computer. what do I need to do as a dad? How do I join? And what are the purpose of that?
Sure. All right, so here is Zeely's homepage. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to walk you through our stuff a little bit. My son is actually put together a little explainer video. It's a quick 60-second short that runs you through exactly how to go to Dad's Gone Crypto, get a Dad's Gone Crypto Zeely account, and get into the campaign. So we're going to publish that on the website here today, so you guys will be able to access that as well. And there's also a little blog page there as well that he put together that walks you through it. So just go to dadsgonecrypto.io and you'll be able to have all your instructions right there. But for right now, we'll open this up. So when you get to Zeely's homepage, once you join and you've joined the Dad's Gone Crypto community, you will see under My Communities, you'll see Dad's Gone Crypto. So here we are once we click in, and once you've joined Dad's Gone Crypto Zeely community, you'll see this page. This is a little different because I'm an admin in here, so you can see my templates and that and how we actually create the quests. But what you will see is right down in here. And if you just go through the quests, there's daily quests, there's different particular contests. And as you expand, as you do these quests and start earning XP points, you will end up on the leaderboard. And I can tell you, we're doing some fun things. As you continue to earn points, you will grow into this leaderboard, and you can see these are some of our early members here, all growing in the ranks. And I can say that we are doing something very special for the first 50 people who rank all the way up to our level 10 are going to be given OG Big Daddy status. And that's going to come with a lot of special rewards. Yeah. So right now we only have one guy that has achieved Big Daddy status, and that is the Frost. And he is super active in our community. I'm sure you guys will all get to know him when you jump in here. But yeah, get in because you're early enough to actually make that top 50 if you work at it a little bit. So basically, in order to do that, you're just going to click on any of these quests. Like this one is just to follow us on Twitter. And the whole idea behind this, is it's really to grow our community organically. So many, we're sitting here talking about trying to get to 5,000 or 10,000 members. And that's not just a number on YouTube. We don't care what the number is on YouTube. We're looking to grow an organic community that actually is there to help each other. And this, I think, it really helps us do it. This keeps Zeely helps us to keep bots out of the channel. The bots can't come in here and play these things and join our channels. It really keeps the community clean and keeps it with people that actually care about the sharing community that we're trying to put together, and that really care about growing our community. And the idea behind that, as we grow our community, as Sean mentioned before, the more and more opportunities we're going to be able to get for you guys. And we do have a lot of really fun things on the horizon. So I would definitely say, get in here, check out Zeely, and join our channels, and try to win some dad sacks, because we've got some really incredible prizes in there. And we're going to be adding a couple right here today that we're about to bring in and talk to you guys about as well.
Ryan, do me a favor, click on reviews. Let's go and review a particular person that.
Sure.
So inside our back end, we've got Scardos, right? So he reposted on the daily post. So when you click on that, this is our admin panel. You guys are not, this is us reviewing posts. And it's a good point that Sean brought this up, because it shows that, every single post, every single quest that you guys put in here, one of us is personally reviewing. So this isn't some bot, we're actually reviewing and seeing that, this guy right here, and he basically went through the steps and he did it. Go ahead, Sean, if you want to explain it. Yeah, so just basically step one, go to our Dad's Gone Crypto Twitter page, retweet, and click repost, right? And all you do is a quick screen grab, and then you paste it in here. So we show you at the bottom, there's a picture over there at the bottom that says tick, 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 done, and there's a heart button. So if you click on the image just over there, as you click on that. We just want to verify, hey, what you're doing, posting on our socials. Last year it was calls. Now we're trading over there. So that's cool. He's got the heart. He's got the repost. And therefore, what do? We just say, good job. Right? Yeah,
Yep.
good job. And we click accept. He gets his points. He builds up on the ladder. We get a repost, which helps grow our channel organically. And like Ryan said, we don't care about 10,000. Everyone's buying their followers. We want proper dads, because if we build a proper community, it's incredibly powerful. And as we grow, they're going to grow. They're going to feel the rewards that we can give them. So this is what it's about. A gentle thank you. You normally go like and subscribe. You like our channel. You're obviously going to give a heart. You're obviously going to repost. You're going to chat to us. But now this is an incentive way for you to say, well, I'm doing it anyways. Why don't I get rewarded for it? So it allows, and there's various ways. There's going to be monthly competitions. There's going to be giveaways. If you make it into the Big Daddy Sacks, which is, level 10, you get, guaranteed allocation to certain bags. You get extra entries into our dad sacks. So when the one of the dozen dad sacks that we've got, and it all moons, during a bull market, and it's worth something, then you're going to start to see, hey guys, here you go, as a gesture of goodwill and thank you for being part of our community. So we're giving away quite a bit. So we're trying to obviously attract more tokens and projects to give us some. And then, of course, we're allocated to our community. So this perfect symbiosis. We grow, you guys get rewarded, everybody's happy.
Absolutely. Now look at, here's a funny one. We're trying to grow and have a lot of different creatives here, but this particular creative mission is to create a meme so we can see. Let's Ascardos, the same one we had before. He created this meme here. Dad's gone crypto, bringing home the bacon. I love it. So I'm just gonna click I love it and hit accept because that one's great.
Yeah, and then one last little thing. If you page down there, Ryan, so each project has their own line. So those are like onboarding. Those are the simple stuff. Just click and subscribe. That's your weekly, Twitter likes, which is cool. But when you go to something like Prasaga, so now we're building out a campaign for them, right? Because we want our community to understand Prasaga. We spend lots of hours behind the scenes learning about Prasaga, interviewing the CEOs and their team. We get excited, but how can other people get excited? Only through education and learning. So we'll post a link. Go read this latest article that Michael posted, which he did last week, and we'll reward them 100 points for that. So they go and read about Prasaga, they get involved, they comment on it, they learn a bit more about it and how the Internet of Things is going to be. So here's Michael posting, hey, we're in the forefront. And this is off the post that we did with Chirp, which they're also doing Internet of Things. And, just thinking about it, perhaps Prasaga and Chirp can, partner up in some way to expand that network and that offering to the community. So now we're starting to see, let's try connect these guys and see if it's going to help and benefit the community. So now we add an extra quest in it and we grow. So as we grow our audience, we'll constantly pop in, constantly remind you of updates, what's happening, because as things are hot, and we'll be the first ones to release that to you guys. So guys, remember we said, we're constantly hunting for new projects, new things to incentivize you guys, to help grow the community. It does not stop, right? It's not easy, but we make things happen, right? And we are going to play a video, and then Ryan's going to intro to say what we have managed to organize for the Dad's Gone Crypto community, which is quite exciting. That's one little teaser. And there is the best for last, guys. I'll stay tuned to this. And while you're at it, just if you're enjoying this, click the like button and subscribe. If you're on the Gunzilla campaign, you'll get points, but you can do it now anyways. And don't forget to comment below. All right, I'm going to be sharing my screen and then just watch a little bit. But listen to the words of this game that's it's going to be one of those top games in crypto.
Hi, I'm Josh, co-CEO of Cornucopias. Thanks so much to the Cardano community for voting us the Metaverse and Gaming category winners. Now, let's fast forward 3 to 5 years and cast some vision. Cornucopias has moved into mainstream gaming and grown a thriving ecosystem of millions of players. You can connect with friends in your free plot of land. You can watch a concert, have a work meeting in Cardano World, or explore the enormous realms and build out your property. The lands at Cornucopias are busy with commerce and play. Entrepreneurs are creating PvP games. Content creators are streaming in unique and engaging ways. Musicians are hosting interactive concerts, all using our many different building kits to create their own space using our custom domes. Our metaverse entity, the Bubbleverse, onboards mainstream brands to offer them access to new value and community, where conversely, we get new players from theirs. Guilds, DAOs, racing, and esports leagues have formed. A community that is empowered to create and combined with Web3 technologies takes on a life of its own.
We're going to stop right there. Please go onto Cornucopias' website on YouTube channel just to watch the remaining of that. But Ryan, what have you managed to secure?
So we, through some special channels here, we've actually been able to get a hold of some Cornucopias file nodes. So file nodes are basically the first nodes being released for the Cornucopias game. And basically, if you own file nodes, you're going to be able to get into the next series of different nodes. And basically, the nodes are what help the game run smoothly. So these file nodes, the way this works, I believe they're releasing a total of 20,000 file nodes to run the game. But basically what happens is it allows game players to download much faster. So for all the file nodes out there that are going to be running on their own servers, their own computers, it allows, instead of having to wait, because Cornucopias is this absolutely massive game. So instead of having to wait a day for to be able to download your particular area of the game, it's going to be much faster because of all the file node operators out there running these things. And we've actually secured a couple of these for the Dad's Gone Crypto community. And the idea here is that we're going to set up these nodes, we're going to run them, and we're going to use these rewards to give out as prizes in our Dad Sacks competitions. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be earning Copy tokens for you guys out there, and you'll be able to watch the rewards stacking up and then earn some of them in the competition. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and since January, I think it's gone up. Cornucopias, was it 3x or 9x?
Oh, it's gone up like 9x so far. In fact, I just looked at it this morning. It was like 10 cents, and it was at around like 1.25 or something like that back in January. So yeah, it's flying.
It's flying. And now that we have a couple of nodes that are producing, well, it eventually will produce, so it depends when they go live with the nodes, it'll start producing tokens. And by that stage, let's hope Cornucopias is at the moonshot and every token that's produced is worth a lot. So that's why during a bear market, we're putting those tokens inside a Dad Sack, right? We're calling it the Cornucopias. So monthly or weekly or bi-monthly, we'll say, hey, what's happening with this gaming project? What's the latest news? What's the token price? Blah, blah, blah. And then you can see the value of that Dad Sack, right? And every month we'll put a little bit more in as that, node produces more. And we're going to share it with our community. So that's the point. We're looking, yes, we invested with our own hard-earned cash, but we see a bigger picture, right? Do we go pay a marketing company and get absolutely little or no return on investment, as in followers or fans or people that love, or do we take a different approach and invest in you guys? Because ultimately, through multiple streams of potential earnings, we can share the revenue with you guys, and that's our game plan. Absolutely. But that's not all. That's not all. All right,
as if Cornucopia is one of the top crypto games out there that's being released here soon. As if that wasn't enough, we have another one which also just came through in absolutely incredible turn of events that we didn't expect. We were able to secure something here that I think is just amazing, and it's going to be great for our community.
This is a proper AAA game. What does it mean? AAA, It's Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And the way they've designed it is that it's first and foremost those three platforms. So it's not just a crypto game. It's the adoption of the mass adoption, the people that actually don't know much about crypto. But because there are skins and assets and guns, almost like a Fortnite battle royale, it's you want to engage. And of course, you want a better sniper and you want better skins. And by the way, I've just worked my butt off finding these awesome things to forge these different items. Why don't I want to perhaps sell it to get something else? So now all of a sudden you're like, hey, you need to go to the marketplace. Now a traditional user, gaming user, now becomes a Web3 user, right? So now that bridges them over. So it's awesome. But check this out. I'm just going to share the screen quickly. And I'm just going to go over here. We're going to play the whole video because this is just awesome.
What's up, Cobra fans? Welcome to Cobra's Corner. Is this for real? Yes, Black Sabbath. 3 huge game developers have gotten together to create the ultimate gaming experience. The top video game players in the world. Are they any good in real-life battle royale type situations? Not this, but actually this. It's not playing around on the screen. We do have ex-Navy SEALs coming down. We need the best of the best. Anybody can play. You just got to be brave enough to take a bullet. Kilo Kitty wants to know if it hurts. Bam! Of course it hurts. We donate 100 grand worth of cyber limbs. But there's a chance for fame. There's a chance for fortune. I need you to take her down to Midtown Harbor. Do not up. You can also... Oh, God. Hey, look at me. Welcome to me, fans. Click me. Like me. I don't care. Watch me. Don't watch me. I'm over this whole thing. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button at the bottom of the screen.
My favorite part. So Ryan, what I don't know, and this is the beauty of knowing people, having a network, spending time in crypto. These opportunities come about, right? And we're going to share this opportunity with you guys. Ryan, please announce what have we managed to secure.
Yeah, so like Cornucopias, Gunzilla is going to secure their network and going to make their network run smooth with the help of node operators. And they've got 3 different levels. They've got common nodes, rare nodes, and epic nodes. And epic nodes, or I'm sorry, they actually have 5 because there's legendary and ancient as well. Those legendary and ancient have not been available for quite a while. In fact, a lot of this stuff was sold a couple years ago, but we are actually able just now to get our hands on an epic node. So Dad's Gone Crypto is going to be able to share a portion of that epic node rewards with our dad sacks, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So our dad sacks community is going to get to...
It's going to be epic.
Absolutely epic. Our Dad Sacks players, our Dad Sacks community there is going to have the chance to win some of these rewards. And from what I understand, the epic node is going to be paying a great deal of rewards. So it's fantastic that we were able to actually secure one of these things and be able to share this with our community and get some of this stuff going into the Dad Sacks campaigns and just more stuff for you guys to be able to win.
Yeah. And the nice thing is this game hasn't been released yet. It's going to be probably sometime next year. But if there's an opportunity to start earning those tokens in the early stages, before it gets onto before that, it gets at Cornucopias 10x or 100x, or who knows. If we can get those tokens ahead of, during a bear market and put it into our sacks, what could those 100 guns be in a bull market? We don't know, all speculative, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a little bit of these bear market good prices or good gems while things aren't, stupidly expensive. And then when they do go crazy and the market does go crazy, and then, we can have that opportunity to say, hey guys, here's $1,000, here's $10,000, here's $100,000. Who knows? But this is a very big deal, and it's primed to be the first AAA game launched in a space that is hopefully going to break the internet. So we'll see. So how this company came about, and guys, please do your research on this. They're trying to keep it low key. We're trying to get them on the show. It's some work in progress, but we eventually will. But basically, 3 of the biggest studios came together, including a Hollywood director, Neil Blomkamp, from District 9. So you've got some Hollywood directors, basically creating that whole narration of that 3D model is Hollywood material, right? So no storyline is left unturned, no detail is looked over. It's a proper game. So we're very, very excited. If you follow Elio Trades or Alex Becker, they love this particular project, and you'll see a lot of this coming out. So, yeah, and guys, to be honest, we don't have to share it. We don't. We can keep it all to ourselves. I promise you, we'll be happy. But we choose to want to share because that's the nature of the dads. We're looking out for you guys. You look out for us. Let's build this community, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you love what you're hearing, please go share it with a friend. Get a mate in it. Just go get a friend that doesn't know much about crypto. Just take your cell phone, log on, create him an account, let him just start listening, send him 1 or 2 videos. Ryan and myself are busy with an intro guide. So from next week, we're going to be filming these little mini segments of, how to get into crypto, safety, what does it take to buy your first coin, all these little bit things. We're going to create a separate playlist, a separate thing. So when your friend wants to get into crypto and he's chewing your ear off, like we're all getting at the moment, just send him a quick 3-minute video, and then he can follow the step-by-step process of getting into crypto. When he's at that point, then, of course, you can start engaging in brag conversations and getting him involved and so forth.
Yeah, man. Everything we've got going on with Gunzilla, Cornucopias, everything going into the dad sacks, super, super exciting. So, yeah, get in there, join up, be part of the community, and have some fun with us. But now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show, Dad's Got Jokes. So what do you got for us today, Sean?
Since we're talking about AAA games, I got a AAA joke.
All right. I'll do my best not to laugh
you ready?
at it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, it's going to knock your socks off. So, dads out there, if you think life is real bad, how about being an egg? You only get laid once. You only get eaten once. It takes 4 minutes to get hard and 2 minutes to get soft. You have to share a box with 11 other guys. But worst of all, the only chick that's ever sat on your face is your mum. So cheer up. Life isn't that bad, guys.
Wow. All right, I'll admit that was really hard not to laugh throughout. So not much of a punchline, but yeah, that was a good story.
Yeah, story.
All right, you win for sure because here's what I got.
Okay, focus.
Why didn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it got stuck in a crack.
It's a proper dad joke. It's so bad.
So bad.
It's so good, but it's so bad. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, you win today.
Yes. Come on, baby. AAA, baby. It'll take me a while to beat that one.
All right, man. Well, you definitely win the day. That was great. But I think it's on that note, let's get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something. And don't forget, like, subscribe, get in there and join the community, and it'd be great to see you in the chat. See you guys.
Ciao, guys. Bye.
The material and information presented in this recording are for entertainment purposes only. Do not misconstrue what you hear as investment or trading advice. Always do your own research. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by the guests on this recording are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Dad's Gone Crypto or its hosts.